Hello Coronado, I'm Marco Shindusco, Coronado's Interim City Manager, and this is the weekly update for the week ending June 11th, 2021. As cases continue to drop and public health restrictions are slated to end, the city will discontinue its COVID-19 update. The final issue was published June 10th. The city worked diligently to provide the latest news and information on the coronavirus pandemic via this online newsletter, which was initially published daily and then, as public health restrictions eased, on an as-needed basis. The newsletter contained COVID-19 related news, resources, features, and information on how Coronado was dealing with this unprecedented virus. With less than a week before the state is planning to lift capacity and distancing restrictions for most businesses and activities, San Diego County recently moved into the yellow tier of the state's blueprint for a safer economy. All sectors may return to usual operations on June 15th. The exception is with large-scale events, which will have some restrictions through at least October 1st. When California fully reopens the economy June 15th, people can expect things to feel more like normal. Restaurants, shopping malls, movie theaters, and most everyday places will open as normal with no capacity limits or social distancing required. People are encouraged to wear a mask anytime they feel vulnerable. The 4th of July in Coronado is traditionally the city's biggest holiday event of the year. This year, as the pandemic wanes and restrictions are eased, the city is expecting to attract many residents and visitors. As the city prepares for the three-day holiday weekend celebrations, including a parade down Orange Avenue, it wants the community to be prepared. Locals are asked to take alternative transportation such as the free summer shuttle and bicycles. There will be some remaining COVID-19 restrictions after June 15th for outdoor mega events such as parades. The state recommends, and the city will communicate to the public, that attendees be fully vaccinated, obtain a negative COVID-19 test prior to attending the event, or wear a face covering. The parade, a rough water swim, and a Crown City Classic run will be held Saturday, July 3rd, and the fireworks display and a Navy parachute demonstration is set for the 4th of July. The holiday is observed on Monday, July 5th. The city has created an extensive list of frequently asked questions, including when the medians open, where road closures might be, about towed vehicles, and bus service. It can be found on commentcoronado.org webpage. With limitations on indoor dining being removed effective June 15th, it is expected the County of San Diego will align with the modified state guidance. Earlier this month, the City Council extended the waiver of parking requirements and temporary outdoor seating permits to help businesses allow outdoor dining through September 30th. Concerns have been raised regarding outdoor dining furniture encroaching into pedestrian walkways. Staff will continue to work with restaurants to ensure sidewalks are passable and that all applicable fire safety standards are followed. Despite the pandemic and all it wrought on the region and beyond, the City of Coronado and its dedicated staff, many of whom continued coming in daily, worked diligently to ensure that city services continue to be delivered at levels residents have come to expect. City staff assembled a by-the-numbers handout that highlights most, but certainly not all, of the ways the city stepped up during this extraordinary year. Check it out in the weekly update online. Due to the current decline in vaccination demand, the Coronado Community Center vaccination site operated by Sharp Coronado Hospital will close next week. The final day to receive a vaccine near City Hall is June 15th. Sharp officials will relocate the site to the Sharp Coronado Hospital's retail pharmacy adjacent to the hospital and begin operations on June 16th. The city continues to develop its draft climate action plan, working with its consultant, community members, and local stakeholder groups. The city acknowledges local partner Emerald Keepers, a community-based organization working to help educate the public, offer community service activities to help the environment, and promote ways to get involved. A draft climate action plan is tentatively scheduled for review by the City Council in mid-August. Updates on the climate action plan process will be provided on the city's Comment Coronado page. The Spreckels Center will reopen after being closed for more than a year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Spreckels Center staff and the facility's new recreation advisor, Dana Welch, will welcome the community to return June 16th to say hello and reacquaint themselves with the building, which was completed in 2017. The Spreckels Center was designed to serve the city's vibrant 50-plus community, people like me, and will offer a wide variety of programs and services, including health, fitness, and wellness programs, volunteer and civic engagement opportunities, educational and arts programs, and intergenerational programs. In-person classes will begin in a phased manner beginning June 21st. A welcome reception is planned for Dana Welch on June 22nd at 3 p.m. Please come. Additional programs will kick off starting around mid-July, and a full staff is expected to be aboard in the fall. There's a lot of buzz about electric vehicles, no pun intended, these days. Join the library for Electric Vehicles 101 at 11 a.m. on Thursday, June 17th on Zoom. This program is part of the Coronado Public Library's Eco-Focused Lecture Series, presented in partnership with Emerald Keepers. A representative from the Electric Vehicle Association of San Diego will discuss how functional electric cars can be, as well as common misconceptions. Register at the cpl.events.org to receive the Zoom link. Great news! This week's Pet of the Week was adopted. I think it was the Cat City Manager. To find out more about other dogs and cats available for adoption, call Paws of Coronado, which runs the city's animal care facility, at 522-7371. For more information on these events and all the city's news, check out my favorite publication, the City Manager's Weekly Update online.